Hi everybody, this is Mr. Mike, the Amazing Magi, back with another balloon tutorial. And the first thing I'm going to do is review how we do a simple balloon hat. Now I know I showed you in an early tutorial how to do this, but there's a reason I'm going to do this. So when you're making a balloon hat, you blow it up, and you don't leave much of a tail. An inch tail or less is fine normally for a standard simple balloon hat. So I'll leave about this much tail. That's about an inch, maybe a tad over. Leave just a touch of air out and tie the knot. Now, I'm going to squeeze like we always do to loosen up the balloon. And now, normally when you make a balloon hat, you make a very small bubble right here, about an inch bubble, just like this. Then you find your child or adult that you're making the hat for. You put it around their head. And then you twist right here, just like this. Now, this makes your simple balloon hat. Now, I taught you how to do that. Now watch, I'm going to do one thing with this hat that I'm going to show you. I'm going to make another simple bubble right here, just like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back down and attach it to the bubble right there. Just like this. You see, I have the two bubbles and I'm just going to twist them together. Just like this. And now here we have our hat, and here we have a little circle or oval, whatever you want to call it. Now I have a little round balloon right here. I'm going to blow this up. Now, you can buy all kinds of fancy round balloons. Some have pre-printed designs on, like princess faces, Spider-Mans, smiley faces, etc. But you can also use a simple plain round balloon and draw a face if you want. I'm not going to draw it today, but I'm going to blow it up. Just like this. Leave a little air out and tie the knot. Now, what you can do with this balloon, I may have made it a little too full, it might not fit in exactly, but you just take your round balloon. Yes, I made it a little too full, but you squeeze it in there just like this, and now you have a nice round. I'm just twisting the bubbles around so it sticks up. There we go, just like that. And now you have a hat that they can wear like this and walk around. Now, that's just a basic. What you want to do is you want to measure, you want to make sure how big or small to inflate your balloon. And why do I say that? Because it's going to vary. Some children's heads are going to be very small, so your circle that you can put your balloon in will be larger. Other children will have larger heads, so the circle will be smaller. So you have to judge each child. And this is not a perfectly round balloon. The ones you can buy are even better, but with a little less air, this would be a little more circular and a little less. I'm going to take it out like this. Now that you know that, I showed you the hat because I want to show you something, a variation of the hat where we're making an animal, not a hat. But if you know how to make the hat, you should be able to make the animal. Same thing. Blow it up. Leave a little bit of tail. Tie the knot. Squeeze it, loosen up the balloon. Now what I'm going to do this time, instead of measuring a small bubble, what I want to do is put it around, find the middle, go like this, find the middle. And see, you can make a balloon hat this way. What I'm showing you though is instead of wrapping it around my head, I'm simply going to do this. Wrap it like this and twist. But now I could have put it around my head. Now this is probably a little big for my head, but actually not that big. It would work. But see, what I have right now looks kind of like a fish. But what I'm going to do is, I don't want this coming undone, so I'm going to do what's called sealing the knot. I just run this through once, like that. Now that's going to stay and it's not going to untwist. So here we have the basic shape of a fish. But now we can make it look a little bit more like a fish by putting a little mouth on. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Squeeze here and just pinch it. Just like this. You see that? Just like that. A little bit. It's a little over an inch that I'm pinching. And I'm making a circle. And I'm just twisting it. Just like this. And now what I'm going to do is same thing. If I don't take it around through, it's just going to unwind. So I wrap it around like this. Bring it around once. Now, that in turn lets this sit here. You can put eyes and a little mouth on. And now, granted, this is not an elaborate fish, but it is your basic starter one balloon fish. If you can make a hat, you can make this, because it's still, for all practical purposes, it can be used as a hat. I hope you enjoyed this month's tutorial. This is Mr. Mike, the Amazing Magi. Thank you very much and see you next month.